it takes everything and more. It takes every little last piece of physical, mental, spiritual energy that you had to win a championship and more.
1, 2, 3, championship!
The San Antonio Spurs are NBA champions once again.
This is going to be your league in a little while, but I appreciate you giving us this year.
LeBron James is leaving the Cleveland Cavaliers to sign with the Miami Heat.
He drives a stake into the heart of his hometown.
LeBron took a lot of heat, and we took on that villain kind of role in a sense because for our brother, he was a villain, and we had to take on the same role as him.
And it's a great feeling to look around here and you see, you know, a Finals MVP over there, see a multiple All-Star over there. You can't ask for more. You just got to go out and do it.
The Miami Heat, the most scrutinized team in NBA history, with their larger-than-life big three.
If you're not exhausted tonight after playing this game, you didn't play hard enough, man.
Lay it all on the line tonight.
The Dallas Mavericks are NBA champions.
For the Miami Heat, a stunning ending.
You know, that loss, that heartbreak was the best thing that ever happened to me. Play with a sense of desperation and a sense of urgency from the start, man.
James tries a three. Bang! LeBron James from downtown.
LeBron James captures that elusive title he so desperately coveted.
And we told y'all we was gonna be champions, man.
James catches, puts up a three. Won't go. Rebound, Bosh.
Back to Allen, the long shot.
Miami Heat still alive.
To the last second.
To the last second.
To the last man.
To the last man.
We fight.
That's what it's all about right here. That's what it's all about. Just keep it coming. Keep giving me motivation. Here we go. Me and you hug, sideline. Get there. Yes, get there.
San Antonio did it as a team with some of the most beautiful team basketball we've seen in a long, long time.
LeBron James is going back to Cleveland.
I'm a dude what makes my city happy. I love you. I'm back. All about grit. All about grit. Don't worry about tomorrow, what tomorrow brings. It's all about right now. Control what we can control.
The Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors, one of the most anticipated finals.
Nothing. Nothing. Three. Stay home. You gonna keep playing, I'm gonna keep playing. I feel confident because I'm the best player in the world. And follow my lead. Follow my lead from the start to the finish. I got ball. Go get him, Tristan. Go get him. Hey, Swish. You're coming out that way. We needed everything that showed up in the box score and everything that didn't show up in the box score. This is a Game 7 in the NBA Finals. This might be once in a lifetime.
Cleveland!
This is for you!
Hey, the sword gets right here.
What? I told him. I don't know. I'm at a loss of words. All I know is we're the 2016 NBA World Champions.
Here he is, the MVP of the 2016 NBA Finals. And we saw the emotions immediately pouring out when the buzzer finally sounded. Can you explain what's going through your head at that point?
Just everything. You know, from being down 3-1 to, you know, take it all the way back to when I decided to come back to say, you know, listen, I want to bring a championship to the city. To Cleveland sports history, you know, understanding the last 50-plus years, you think about, like, the Ernest Biner fumble in the late 80s to Elway going 99 yards. Think of the Jose Mesa, you know, not being able to close in the bottom of the ninth in the World Series. You think about MJ hitting the shot, heard around the world over Craig Elo. Like, you just, I mean, 07 getting swept by the Spurs myself last year, 4-2 versus the same team. You just think about all of that. And then you think of me personally, I think about all the doubters that I continue to have over my career. You know, even what I've been able to do in my career, I still have, you know, the same people, the same doubters. And And then lastly, just the Cleveland fans. I can't imagine what the hell they doing back home right now.
We saw
I haven't seen it.
Vince Cellini's in the stands.
Yeah.
Vince Cellini's out.
They're having some fun.
I told our owner we might have to build another arena because they probably tore that one down.
It's still up.
Yeah, so all those emotions, man, they just came through my body. I couldn't hold it.
Great scene. You know the narrative about the finals record when it comes to your history. In your mind, in terms of the big picture, your ultimate resume, how different is 3 and 4 versus 2 and 5?
I mean, from a personal, I'm my biggest critic, and for me to be even part of the finals, and you're gonna look back on it, it's like, I lost 5 of them, or I lost 4 of them. It's like, I had more chances, so that would play with me. But as far as how everybody kind of categorized what I did in my career, I don't let that kind of bother me because I know how true I am to the game. I know what I give to the game. I know what I give to my 14 guys and my coaching staff in the city. So, that never bothered me too much. But, for me personally, it's like, I could have had 1 or 2 more, but, everything else didn't bother me.
Some breaking news this midday. Kevin Durant just announced he will be leaving the Oklahoma City Thunder.
He is leaving for the Golden State Warriors. 2 Works For You sports anchor Caden McFarland is now here to give us the details. Caden.
Guys, the fireworks won't be quite as bright. The hot dogs are not going to taste quite as good here in the state of Oklahoma today. A heartbreaking 4th of July for Oklahoma City Thunder fans. As you said, Kevin Durant, the cornerstone of this franchise for nearly a decade, deciding to leave OKC and sign with the Golden State Warriors.
How are you viewing this move from Durant?
Well, I'm viewing it as the weakest move I've ever seen from a superstar. Plain and simple. That's just how I look at it. It's not that he's leaving Oklahoma City. If you're not happy there and you want to move on and you want to grow as a player, there's nothing wrong with that. He's one of the top 3 players in the world. He's a quintessential superstar. He deserves all the credit in the world for the talent that he possesses. But the flip side is this. They were up 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals. Not 1, not 2, but 3 different times. He was 48 minutes removed from getting to the NBA Finals by winning the Western Conference. 3 times he failed, particularly in Game 6. And you depart for the team that beat you when you're on the cusp of getting to the finals yourself or ultimately winning the championship for the franchise that you've been with since you've come into the NBA. I think it's incredibly weak, and I don't want to hear any comparisons to that of LeBron James when LeBron James left Cleveland for South Beach. When LeBron left Cleveland, the cupboard was bare. He was basically the only dude in Cleveland. It was LeBron James and a bunch of no-names. In the case of Kevin Durant, you have one of the top 5 players in the world as your teammate. You've got Billy Donovan, who's proven to be an exceptional coach. You've got a coaching staff. You've got a first-class organization. You've got Enes Kanter, Steven Adams, and all of these boys. You are legitimately a championship contender. You are the difference. You are the superstar, and you depart for the team that beat you, that's the 2-time reigning defending Western Conference champions, who's won a championship in the last 2 years. You're jumping on a bandwagon as far as I'm concerned. That's just the way that I look at it. I don't think there's any way to deny that. All the reporters, whether it's Ramona, it's Chris Broussard, everybody doing an exceptional job, pointing out the things that they point out. I don't disagree with anything anybody is saying. But in the end, what it comes down to is that Kevin Durant is one of the top 3 players in the world, and he ran away from the challenge that he faces in order to jump on the bandwagon of a team that's a little bit better, that's already rife with at least one superstar, a couple of guys that can really, really get it done. I just view it as him jumping on the bandwagon, and I think it's the weakest move I've ever seen by a superstar, plain and simple.
We just have a couple minutes left, but one thing I wanted to talk to you about is I'm sure you heard that Durant is joining the Warriors. Mm-hmm. How did you learn that news, and what did you think?
Well, I learned just like everyone else, through social media. I think it was on the 4th of July when it actually happened. And, I was in my home in Los Angeles, actually preparing for 4th of July barbecue. And when I saw the news, I was like, wow, that's. I think everyone had the wow thing. Mine was no different from the average person that doesn't know basketball to the person who watches it and covers it every day. So, I think it's all great for our league. I mean, our league is very competitive. It's continued to grow, and Adam Silver has done a great job of picking up where David Stern started, and so it's pretty cool.
So a lot of people didn't react maybe as calmly as you might have to that news. A lot of fans had opinions about it, thought it's not right, he's joining a super stacked team.
Yeah.
Do you better understand now the reaction when you joined the Heat from your fans?
Well, I think every decision is different. I think my decision to leave Cleveland and go to Miami and then go back is different from Kevin Durant leaving OKC and going to the Warriors. I think it's different from Shaq leaving Orlando, going to the Lakers. It's different from Michael retiring, coming back, and then going to the Wizards. So I think every decision is different, and it's how much you have invested in that player, I guess, or how much you feel for that player is how you're going to react. So everyone is different.
Your 26th SI cover. I remember the first one, The Chosen.
Oh,
had the
man.
headband on.
I remember that.
And even in that original article, you talked about how you had a picture of yourself at a fake SI cover over your TV.
Yeah.
And now here you are, two-time Sports Person of the Year, 26 covers. Do you reflect on the journey?
I haven't yet. Because I'm still walking that yellow brick road. Anytime that I hear, like you said, it's my 26th cover of Sports Illustrated, it's like I never dreamed about that. I was like, just give me one, please, when I was a kid, and I made my own up. It's just too humbling.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. The Sports Person of the Year, King James.
LeBron James presented with a top honor at last night's Sports Person of the Year event hosted by Sports Illustrated.
This isn't about me. This is much bigger than me.
What does this honor mean to you?
Well, first of all, I'm humbled and honored to be the recipient of this award once again. It means more for, my family and my friends and my fans and my kids that I represent with my foundation. I'm more happy of the fact that I'm receiving this on behalf of them.
If you're not from here, live here, play here, dedicate yourself to Cleveland, then makes no sense for you to live at this point. Cleveland against the world. LeBron James.
My people starve, the hunger pains feed my desire, and I reside thrown a scepter with a castle. I'm the king of this jungle, they call me Mufasa. It's simple, I'm son of these dudes. On my Usain Bolt, yeah, I'm running these dudes. I try to explain, I'm not the norm. When I'm in red form, we still on the runway. I ain't even airborne. He absolutely crushed it! No, are you kidding me? He's amazing.
The best player in the galaxy.
Follow my lead. Follow my lead from the start to the finish. For LeBron for a long, tight three, and he hits it! LeBron got it! An unbelievable shot.
This once-in-a-generation player. We're experiencing history every time this guy steps on the floor.
I'm self-made, CEO, I'm self-paid. The game's thirsty and I'm a glass of lemonade. I'm the reason they packed the arena. I'm the reason these young girls is at the top of their lungs screaming. Camera phones flashing, everybody clamoring. These clowns jacking my style, they wanna be him. Before I blew, I told them what I'm about to do. Now watch the SHO.
LeBron James lighting it up and putting on a show.
The first front-court player to reach 7,000 assists.
The youngest to reach 28,000 points.
And have one moment where you're not thinking about what I need to do to help my troops be successful. It's all part of the drug, man. I'm addicted to the process. I'm trying to be cemented in something that will last forever.
LeBron James is going back to Cleveland.
I'm coming home. He picked us! He wants to come back. He wants to fix Cleveland.
LeBron James' choice to come home to Cleveland was a beautiful story. It was about redemption. It was about community. It was about hope. But it was also about Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. James saw them as ideal teammates, Irving already in place and Love available by trade. Younger versions of Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. Unlike with Wade and Bosh, though, there was no friendship to ease tensions. It took some time for James to find a rhythm with his new all-star running mates. There were bumps in the road, failures, and little feuds.
Write what you want to write, but there's no problem with us, and I'm just going to keep saying that.
But as this postseason run for the Cavs has shown, these three have grown together to become a force.
James inside, kicks it out low, open three.
James has learned how to set up Love, his deliveries for three-pointers becoming natural. Love's chemistry with James has blossomed. Just look at those full-court passes.
James taking that pass and putting it down.
The Irving-James relationship has been fascinating. James wanted to mentor him, but Irving already had chosen a mentor, Kobe Bryant. Kobe and LeBron had different views on the game. This naturally created barriers. But time and success have broken them down. They have learned to trust each other, to rely on each other, as was shown in Game 4 of the conference finals, Irving carrying the Cavs. And it was shown to the max in last year's Game 7, where James wanted Irving to get the last shot.
Irving puts it up. It's good! Kyrie Irving from downtown!
If they're going to do it again against Golden State, it's going to be because of this three-man partnership.
State Warriors are the 2015 NBA champions. The kid from Akron has come home. The Cavaliers are NBA champions.
Cleveland, this is for you.
There's two meteors headed towards one another. Two teams that have met in the final the last 2 years. James down and drives hard to the basket. Oh, Steph Curry from way downtown. Kyrie Irving, razzle dazzle, Green again.
The thought of repeat is in the back of my mind.
I want to destroy Cleveland.
What a rivalry this has become. Here we go. Showtime.
And so for the first time in NBA history, same two teams meet in the finals for the third straight year, Golden State and Cleveland. It begins next Thursday night, June 1st at Roracle. And again, Warriors winning 2 years ago, the Cavs last year, and the Warriors unbeaten in this postseason, 12-0, winning by better than 16 points a game. And the Cleveland Cavaliers standing in the way.
Rubber match.
Yeah, so how do you, Shaq, you can go first. How do you see it?
Hopefully it's a great series. Hopefully it goes 6 or 7. You know, a lot of talk first year. Kyrie, Kevin wasn't there. Second year, Draymond gets suspended. This is the rubber match. Golden State has added another great weapon in Kevin Durant. I think it's going to be a hell of a series. Everybody's been waiting for this. This was inevitable. Everybody knew that this was going to happen. I can't tell who's going to win yet because I have to watch the first 2 games. Last year in the first 2 games.
First 2?
Yeah, first 2. Because because you still got to.
So you're not making a pick yet?
No, I'm not making a pick.
Well,
first last year, hold on, let me finish.
If you went by the first 2 games last year, you would have picked the Warriors.
No. Let me finish. I was getting ready to say first 2 games last year, the Warriors demolished Cavs, made them look bad, backdoor cuts. But then the Cavaliers adjusted. So I need to watch first 2 games.
First 5.
I need to see Cleveland demeanor.
I need to watch the first 6 games.
Then after game 3 or game 4, I can tell.
Don't run out of time. Who you got? Jet?
What?
It's our last show of the year, man.
You don't win a championship if you win 2 games, okay? After the first 2 games, the other team's going to make some adjustments. I don't want to make a pick because I can't make a pick yet.
People have to.
I'll go second.
We get paid to make predictions before.
I'll go second.
Right,
I'm taking Golden State. All right, now you go.
Okay. A team that was up 3-1 added Kevin Durant to the team. To me, that is the difference. What they've added in Cleveland, and they said all these great additions, does not equal what Kevin Durant is.
You're talking about me. Answer the question.
He's going to get to an answer.
So
he is.
For me, the Golden State Warriors are the team to beat and will win the NBA championship. I just feel that there's too much. The one thing we talked, and I'll give it to you now, Chuck. The one thing we talked about, guys got to step up. You know what has to step up in this series? LeBron James has to be heroic. He has to average 37, 38 points a game for the Cleveland Cavaliers to have a chance of winning this.
37, 38?
Without question. He has to do an Akeem Olajuwon, a Michael Jordan.
He didn't average 37. Akeem ain't averaged on 37.
Yes, he did. Oh, you never, what? You ain't watched The Dream?
In Akron, you gotta work hard for everything.
We never give up hope. We hang with them till the end. That's the spirit of the city, is right there in that team.
The city will always be behind them for sure, especially right now when the odds are against us the most.
The scene has shifted to Cleveland for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For the second straight year, it's the Warriors who have a 2-0 lead over the Cavaliers.
What's been so impressive about them, their focus. They've kept their eye on the prize. They've kept their eye on the #1 goal. That's why they've dominated.
We literally have been here before, but we're better because of it. This is about playing with grit and force right away. Just locking in, hard cuts, confident shots, let that thing fly.
But the specter of LeBron James looms here in Cleveland as the Cavaliers are in desperation mode.
Let's rock and roll, man. Here we go, man. Back on our home floor. Got to protect home. We need it from everybody. Let's go, man. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Together. Let's go.
So here we go. Set for Game 3 here in 2017.
Klay Thompson moving beautifully without the ball. It makes an acrobatic drive.
And adjusts his body to back it home.
Great finish by Thompson.
Good job, Klay.
Left side, Klay in transition, open 3. Got another one.
Klay Thompson lighting it up. 16 points already. McGee looking to post up, stolen by James.
Go! Run! 3-on-2. James left side, drives on Durant.
James drives hard and throws it down.
He hammered it. Oh, LeBron split between Durant and McGee. He crushes it.
LeBron is a sensational 10 of 11 from the field. He has 23 first-half points.
Irving spins, drives, layup. Oh, sensational move from Kyrie Irving.
This is a good run by Cleveland. They've done a good job making up some ground.
That's the exhaustion we got to play through. Let's go.
Curry now takes a pass underneath.
Curry gets inside, a little fake shot, blocked by Thompson.
Good defense.
Boy, it is getting very physical.
I really love the intensity this game is being played at right now.
Hey, everybody just out here playing hard, brother.
Eyes up Pachulia, out to Thompson. Wide open three-pointer is good. Klay Thompson, his 5th three-pointer and a half. He has 21.
Curry takes a dribble, takes a 3. Good, Curry!
12 three-pointers in the first half for Golden State.
The game plan's good. We just got to make sure we follow it. Got to take away the easy baskets, man. Stay locked in. All right, 24 seconds.
LeBron left side of the lane. Sends it to Jefferson, right corner. Now to Irving with a no-look pass. He puts it up and puts it in. Kyrie Irving does it again.
Long rebound, Irving. Cavs on a run. Irving, 1-on-3, goes all the way in.
Irving to the foul line down the lane. Puts it up. There, puts it in.
A dazzling display from Kyrie Irving. And this is the largest lead of the finals for the Cavaliers.
I like where we are. After all that, I kind of like where we are. We weathered the storm.
Make sure we load up on him right now. They about to try to get it to him. Load up.
Irving finds James. James open for 3. Got it. 35 for James.
Man, let's go. There we go.
James is now guarding Durant.
Kevin Durant takes a dribble, takes a 3. That's good from downtown.
Kevin Durant obviously excelling on the NBA's biggest stage. He has been magnificent with his team down by 2.
You got to settle down. Plenty of time. You got to be smart down there.
50 seconds to go for the Warriors. They're down by 2. Durant up the left side, calls his own number. He hit a 3! Durant hit a 3!
The Golden State Warriors have stunned the crowd here at Quicken Loans Arena. They win it 118-113 to go up 3-0.
Tonight was just grit. You know, they took the lead. They had all the momentum. We continued to fight. Our big dogs made plays offensively. Everybody locked in defensively. We were able to pull this thing out. With a 3-0 lead, you should be confident, but we're not satisfied. And so that's the most important thing, just understand the task at hand and what we need to do.
You don't want to mess around. You're up 3-0. You got all the momentum. You got to carry that through.
We know they're a great team, but we're a great team also. We're not going to give in. We're going to keep competing. There's no tomorrow. You know, our season's on the line, and we just got to play.
It's been a long season, and you hate for it to end this way. So I've been around the clock, getting my body ready, getting my mind ready once again, and I'll be ready to go once the game get here.
This is my dryer lint LeBron head, and I'm trying to have everybody rub his head for luck. So it's a community effort, and I think it will bring luck to the team tonight.
Love you, James. Go, hey.
Golden State Warriors are on the cusp of history. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and crew have the chance to do something that has never been done before. Advance through the NBA playoffs undefeated.
Use your incredible skill and talent, right? And then have that appropriate fear for your opponent. It's all about that balance that we talk about all the time.
James out on the left wing, takes Durant, spins, fakes, fires a high archer, hits the rim, no. Tristan Thompson, offensive rebound.
Back to James, he's fouled and one.
James, great feed to the running Jefferson.
Jefferson takes LeBron feed, deals back to Love in the corner for a triple. Hey, knocked it down.
7 first-quarter threes for the Cavs.
A lot of time, but we got to start playing. We got to wake up. We got to wake up. Stay with it. Keep your point. Come on, man. Come on. Finish the half. Finish the half. Good shots. No turnovers.
Irving, little shake and bake. He is a master at that move. Again, scoop layup off the glass.
Back to Irving. He'll unload a three. Hey, he's got it.
Kyrie Irving at the top. Cuts to the left, drives hard, hands foul, scores! 86 in the first half for Cleveland.
As the greatest scoring half in NBA Finals history comes to an end.
Keep attacking, all right, and let's win the third quarter. All right, a great third quarter team. We can't let our guards down. Let's win the third quarter.
Their disposition has been nonstop fighting from the opening tip.
They are at it, and they're in people's faces.
The defensive tenacity has turned up here in the third quarter.
Ron on the run to the foul line.
James drives, scoop layup, pass to himself, and he throws it down.
That was great. That's a highlight. Oh.
He went up in the air and had nowhere to go. LeBron James, another triple-double. Passing Magic Johnson for most finals triple-doubles.
Hey, we knew it was coming. We'll be all right.
Curry with LeBron back. Curry takes it outside to KD. He'll drive in and flies in for a two-hand slam.
Hey, stay with it. Keep your point. All right? Everybody's got to get on the glass down here.
Durant gets it back, blocked by Love. Durant again got the loose ball and puts it in and pumps his fist.
Golden State trying to mount the comeback.
James to a rolling Jefferson out in the corner to Williams. Up top, Shumpert, left side corner. The Cavaliers trying to ward off elimination. Catch and shoot. Three is good. The 18th three-pointer of Game 4.
The Warriors have made many runs here and there, and every time they do, the Cleveland Cavaliers have had an answer.
Come on, Kai, push that!
Right side Irving. Irving tries to penetrate on Klay Thompson, gets a move.
Irving drives on Thompson, left-handed, throws it up and gets the bounce. Oh, celebrating, starting here at Quicken Loans Arena. Oh, this crowd has loved every minute of it. Irving, the three. He's a scoring machine. They're just adding to their finals record. 24 of 45 from downtown. Cleveland is still alive as the Cavs force Game 5 Monday in Oakland.
That's one step. That's one step. So we need to win, baby. That's it.
It's hard to win a championship. They're a great team. We have a ton of respect for them. Ultimately, we did not bring the level of physicality to the game from the beginning that we're going to need to in Game 5.
Got monkey off our back. Now we go back up to Oakland. So force a Game 5, step in the right direction, but we still got a long way to go.
One of the great playoff runs of all time is complete. The Warriors are NBA champions again.
Man, that guy is, you know, I think that some people would say that he's on the toe of, like, he's on the line of greatness, but that man, that guy is way over. Man, he's freaking awesome, and you know, as a student of the game, it would be a disservice to myself if I didn't try to learn as much as possible while I'm playing with this guy. You know, every single day demanding more out of himself, demanding more out of us. You know, the true testament of consummate professional in understanding how things work, not only just in the game, but off the court. Things that matter, just taking care of your body, understanding the magnitude of what the goal is at hand and what steps it takes in order to achieve that goal. You can't skip any steps, and that was one thing that you know, I came to understand, because as a young player you want everything to happen right now, and Bron's been in this league for a while now, and he's seen every which way, you know, from on the court to off the court to dealing with some of you guys to dealing with the whole world of you know, just choosing a side, whether you want to believe in him or not. He's still coming, and that's the type of guy that I want to be with every single time I'm going to war.
Have you seen Michael Jordan's newest commercial? It talks about letting fear be your fuel. He showcases marquee athletes like Serena Williams, Matt Ryan, even Karl Anthony Towns, mentioning their worst career moments before that punchline on fear is delivered. LeBron James wasn't part of that commercial, of course. The thing is, neither were any of his so-called nemesis in the NBA. And maybe the reason is because few actually fear LeBron James these days. Think about it. Who actually fears him? Who quivers at the mere mention of his name? Who wants no part of LeBron James? This is why in no way is it disrespectful to call LeBron the king without a crown, because it happens to be factual. LeBron James is still the best player in the world for my money, but who's the champion? And where are the players clamoring to join him? CP3 chose Houston. Melo wants to go to Houston. We just saw Kyrie laughing while LeBron was being mocked by a star on the very team that just beat the Cavs. And this is after Kyrie has made it clear and plain that he wants to leave LeBron and the Cavs.
It is officially official. Kyrie, you are now the newest member of the Boston Celtics. Welcome and congratulations.
Police are investigating a possible hate crime against NBA superstar LeBron James. The LAPD said someone spray painted the N-word across the front gate of his Los Angeles mansion. It was quickly removed. James and his family were not there at the time.
And people, of course, think you're the big sports star, so you're immune to any social issues. Unfortunately, you just had an incident. Somebody spray paints the N-word across the gate of your house in Los Angeles. This is where you live in the summer.
Yeah.
This is where your children sleep. What did it feel like to you?
Surprising, no. Because I still understand how race plays a huge part in America. And for me to be sitting here on the eve of the finals, one of the biggest sporting events in the world, and I have to answer questions about racism, it just lets me know that it's still here, and we should all know that. And if it takes for someone to spray paint my gate and use that derogatory term, that hate on my family, to shed a light on what the real issue is in the world, then so be it. And I think, and I sit here and say that I believe that's why, you know, women like Emmett Till's mom left the casket open and showed everybody in the world what her son went through because of hate, you know. So, you know, I look at it and it hurts, and it's like unfortunate, and I got to sit here and I got to talk to my kids about what it means to grow up being an African American, a black kid in America. If that can shed light on the whole situation, and we can continue the conversation, because no matter how much money you got, no matter how famous you are, no matter how many people admire you, at the end of the day, being a black man in America is very frightening, and it lets us know that we got so much further to go to be equal in this country.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate everything you just said and everything you have said since Undisputed has launched last September 6th. And the only positive to this latest incident is that it gives us another opportunity to address what appears to be a growing issue. Silly me, every once in a while I sit back, and I'm just a white guy, but I think, you know, maybe we have made a little progress in this country, a little. And then this happens, and that other thing happened, and you know all the other things that are happening, and our president happened, and all that happened. And it's hard on me because as a white guy, I don't know how to make it better. I try in my little way here on this show, just a little way, but it's the best I can do. But the one point that I'm going to make to you, we've had a lot of racial discussions on air, few off air, and you occasionally say to me, you got to watch those red states. Those are the ones you got to watch. I don't know if there's a bluer state than California, right? And I'm not sure there's a bluer neighborhood than that Brentwood neighborhood of Los Angeles, California, right?
Right.
So it even happened there. And look, I don't know who did this. It could have been a straight hate crime. It could be just pure evil. It also could, I'm just going to throw this out just to be objective about it. It could be some psycho Warriors fan just trying to distract LeBron on the eve of the NBA Finals. It could be, but I have no idea, just to keep some balance here. But I'm hard on LeBron in basketball terms, in the basketball context. But you know and I know that I have been nothing but supportive of him in this arena because LeBron has spoken up and spoken out and spoken as powerfully as you have spoken in his context, spoken beautifully yesterday on issues of social and racial stances that he is willing to take that very few superstars have been willing to take.
The deal is done. Kyrie Irving going to Boston. Kyrie made it known to everybody he wanted out.
LeBron casts a very large shadow. This is a guy who wants to know how good he can be. And can I actually be the front man of a team?
Irving splits the double and puts it off the glass.
Stephon Marbury and Kevin Garnett.
Two of the best players. 3-on-2 with the trailer and googly on it. Garnett to Marbury. What a pass between the two.
Shaq said, I'm the big brother, and Kobe's the little brother, and Kobe wasn't going to be anybody's little brother.
Bryant to Shaq!
Kevin Durant decided to leave.
Russell Westbrook felt very slighted and very hurt by what Durant did.
Lob ahead. Kevin Durant flies out of the sky.
There's no better player in the game of basketball than LeBron James.
4 MVPs in 5 years.
He is the runaway MVP every year he's in this league.
I don't think there can be a discussion of the MVP if LeBron James isn't involved.
It's been 4 years since LeBron James won his last MVP award. He's owned the postseason in that time. He averaged a triple-double in the finals. But last season, he finished just 4th in the MVP voting, his lowest since 2008. But that could change this season. With last year's winner Russell Westbrook picking up some new star teammates in Paul George and Carmelo Anthony, and runner-up James Harden adding Chris Paul, their numbers could dip a little. It's hard for a superstar to win the MVP when he has to share the spotlight. It affected Steph Curry and Kevin Durant's case last season, and that's just the most recent example.
James drives, pass to himself, and he throws it down.
That's where James comes in. With Kyrie Irving moving to Boston, the door may be opening for James to frame the MVP race early in the season, and he seems motivated to do so. There's been no missing James's renewed intensity during the preseason, something that has even surprised his teammates.
I can see the difference. He's just driven because at the end of the day, for whatever reason, he's not in those conversations of whether it's MVP or being, oh, he might not be the best player in the world.
I call him Benjamin Button, but but he seems younger, just seems happier with the game right now.
I'm ready to go. It's one of the best off seasons I've had in my career. I'm extremely excited.
James says going to his son's AAU games over the summer got his competitive juices flowing. He was all over social media, challenging referees, acting as an assistant coach, and even yelling at the scorekeeper while cheering on LeBron Jr.
You've probably seen a couple videos when I was not a nice dad throughout the course of some of those games. But that just, the basketball Jones and the basketball fever was put back in me early in July.
Early July was also when Irving issued his trade demand to the Cavs, telling team officials he was ready to move on from playing with James. Whatever his reason, James seems to have a renewed motivation going into his 15th season, and that could lead him to chasing his 5th MVP award, which would tie him with Michael Jordan for the second most all time.
I'm not here to talk about it because that's not what I do. I put on the floor.
I definitely want to break the mold of guys, the stereotype of, this prime thing. And I know what I'm doing has not been done a lot in the history of the game, even at my age.
This is what we've been waiting for this king to appear. For this LeBron to show us what that GOAT thing really looks like.
It's like he brings something new to the table every single year, which is kind of surprising.
He dominates the game with scoring, passing, whatever you want to do at any time.
I just think he just keeps maturing. I think he's more patient than he's ever been. He's shooting the ball better than he's ever shot it, which is scary.
The question is simple. Is LeBron James at this moment playing the best basketball of his career in year 15 at 33 years old? Is what we are witnessing so far this season the greatest player of this generation playing at his maximum peakness? The numbers indicate you damn right he is.
It looks like he came into this season saying, I think y'all forgot who the real MVP of this league is. And I'm going to show you guys. Oh, IT is out, Kyrie left, I got it.
His passings got better. His shooting the ball got better. And you see the way he's posting up, shooting fadeaways, consistently making them.
The three-point shot has become the most dangerous weapon for him. Where he's taken it to another level is his understanding of game plan and how teams are going to play him.
When you talk about the Cavs and you're going over your film work, it's all him. You can't do nothing but focus on him, but there's nothing you really can do. Just hope you have a bad night.
While playing some of the fewest minutes per game he has in his career, his collective points, rebound, and assist totals are among the highest they've ever been. Add to that arguably the two most important proofs of peakness. LeBron's finally being selfish, relying on himself by having more or less 70% of his points being unassisted, and tapping into that killer instinct so many question.
Tied at 97, and LeBron, 4-3 on the way. He nailed it!
He's leading the NBA this season in fourth quarter scoring average and leading the league in overall clutch performance.
LeBron has developed that little mid-range fadeaway. He's shooting that at a high clip right now, over the left shoulder, over the right shoulder, and that's why he's been able to be so efficient.
You look at a player as they age, you say, okay, you're not going to be able to do some of these things. And he's just continually getting better. But that's just a testament, I think, of his hard work, his dedication to the game, and continue wanting to never be satisfied.
There's a cerebralness he's playing with now, an urgency without being urgent, finding freedom. That's all it is. LeBron is finally playing without concern or hesitation, playing as if he knows he doesn't have much longer to ball. It's his back nine, his final round, no longer leaving room for judgment. No periods, colons, or commas. Exclamation points only. Live long, long live the king.
First round, second round, conference finals to the finals. I've seen it all.
Follow my lead. Follow my lead from the start to the finish.
Iguodala up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection. Oh, what a block from James. Throws it back at Splitter. He hit it again.
48 points, 29 of the last 30.
This is the best thing I've ever seen.
Oh! LeBron James with no regard for human life. Oh! LeBron James Irving off the backboard of James. Oh, James dribble, gets it to LeBron for three for the win. Yes! LeBron James!
To the hoop for the win! He got it!
James for the win. It's gone!
The all-time leader in playoff scoring.
Look out! LeBron with the thunder of Thor!
The king is alive!
One of the greatest playoff runs in the history of the league.
Screen set for LeBron James. Going to work, fires, leaning. The bottom! Away it goes! Walk-off playoff winner!
LeBron James delivers! That's a winner in Cleveland! For number 23. The Cavaliers take a 3-2 lead in the series.
100. Miles hustling up the court to Anunoby. Up fake, the rookie for three. Got it! Down the bottom of the well. The rookie ties the game at 103.
And now with 8 seconds remaining, this tie at 103 is the first all night long. Jazz are going to elect to go the length of the floor here.
They're looking for LeBron. They get it to him in the corner.
6 seconds to go. Here comes LeBron. We're tied at 103. LeBron into the forecourt. In on Anunoby. Gets shoved toward the side.
Throws up the floater. Cleveland! That is for you! Oh, he did it again! LeBron James tipped it high off the window and dropped it through!
This place is going bananas.
The LeBron James legend continues!
LeBron, take us through that last shot.
We had no more timeouts. I had to get open. Took a full court. Was able to hit a floater off the glass. And it's my job on the fourth to close it.
You know, we protect the home, and that's what we want to continue to do. So hopefully we can protect home one more time, man, and on Monday. So, all right, G's, see what happens.
I know. Man. I have asked this before, but are we sure this is not his best postseason?
I'm going to change my stance here.
Okay.
I am sure that this is up until this point. Obviously, we don't know how it will end, but up until this point, yes. Averaging 35, 9.5, and 8.8, the most assists he's ever averaged in the postseason. The first time he's made more than one game-winning field goal attempt. I mean, I really do. I think it is. And not only because of those stats, but because of what's going on all year. They've had 2 or 3 different teams. They're coming in. They've tough series with the Pacers, 7 games. And you have the team with the best record in the Eastern Conference, down 0-3. I think it is.
I don't want to go there yet because I think when you measure LeBron's greatness on his postseason runs, you have to measure it based on if he wins a championship. Because when he beat the Golden State Warriors, when he came back from 3-1, you know, that was a great run right there. But
we're talking about to now, though, Paul. We can't do that.
Statistically.
Yep, nailed it.
He's great. He's been great this postseason, one of his best ever. But, you know, the greatness is defined if you win it all. You know, so if he wins it all and he continues to play like this, then I can say yes. But he's had some.
He just got this team like a few weeks ago. I mean, these are all.
He's had great performances. You know, we've taken him for granted. You know, even though we live in the moment and we see what he's doing now. But I think we have to wait till it's over before we get ahead of ourselves.
His most dynamic postseason to me is the one you alluding to against the Golden State Warriors. They had 73 wins. They were down 1-3. He had a terrific series, including a 40-point game, a triple-double in the closeout game. However, we have not seen this LeBron. And I'm going to go a little deeper into the box score. He's better from the free throw line. He's better from the three-point line. He's averaging more triple-doubles and putting up bigger numbers than he ever has. And how about this? LeBron James is clutch. We didn't always say that again. Let me say it again. LeBron James is clutch. You see that? We're not even tripping off the game winner he hit yesterday.
I know, it almost felt like
it was one leg bank shot, like it was normal. He hit a game-winning 3 in this post-series, so LeBron James has been outstanding.
Much is given, much is required. I expect LeBron James to be special. This is his opportunity. This is his moment, and I expect him to have his foot on the gas pedal from the jump. He must be in attack mode. They're going to throw a variety of looks at him and a variety of defenders. He's got to be aggressive.
Love goes down.
Shot.
Tatum.
Love calling for somebody to come in. Tatum shaken up as well, but Love was down for a minute or so. And then very gingerly walking off the court. Rebound James. James goes right at Tatum. Euro step, banks it home. Drives in, hop step, layup, makes it look easy. What a great alley-oop, and Green with the slam. James measures, now steps back, jump shot's good. 17 for James. The lead is 8. Back out James, open 3. It's good. James for 3. He's 3 for 3 from downtown, 23 points, and it's a 14-point lead. Rozier blocked by James, running behind and rejects it out of bounds. The chase down block. Tatum sees an opening sidestep layup. Oh, goes down hard, and it's going to be Celtic ball. James is grabbing his right leg.
Larry Nance fell back on the leg of LeBron James.
James on the drive, gets inside easily. 34 for LeBron James. Puts it down, drives, bank shot is no good. The follow rolls around and drops through. Tatum against James. James drives, steps back, puts up a 3. Bang! LeBron James from downtown. Steps, tries it again, puts it in! As the shot clock expires, LeBron James with 44. Timeout Boston. Another majestic performance from LeBron James. The Cavaliers win on their home floor again. And the Eastern Conference Finals will have a Game 7 on Sunday night in Boston.
It's 10 straight years of being able to watch greatness.
He just never ceases to amaze you. You know that come Game 7, he's going to put on a classic sports performance. And it just seems like every time his back is against the wall with an elimination game or, you know, Kevin Love going down, he just steps up. And, you know, I feel like ever since Game 6 of 2012 in Boston, when he put on that virtuoso performance, he hasn't looked back from then. And ever since then, every year in the playoffs, he's given us some special performances with his back against the wall.
Wow. If you don't like watching this, you don't like basketball. You should turn off the TV and get another sport. Because the thing to remember is once these are gone, they are gone. And the gap between Michael and LeBron was long enough for all of us to say, when is the next one coming? Even maybe if you're a Boston Celtics fan, you get a pass on enjoying tonight. But everybody else, I just am sort of marveling at this guy's ability to keep doing this night after night when his team needs him.
He's saying, do you have to talk again? So LeBron, we talked a little bit about this out there, but tonight, describe the effort from the men behind you, because as great as you have been, it required some help. So in different moments of this series, what do you remember about what these guys have given you?
I think what people don't understand, people that never played the game of basketball, never played team sports, is that only to succeed, it has to be a team effort. You know I get a lot of the headlines, win, lose, or draw, whatever the case may be, but in order to be successful, it's a team game. I learned that from when I first started to pick up a basketball, to play organized basketball at age 9. So you get all the doubters and people who've never stepped in the arena, who's never played basketball, who's never put on a tank top and shorts, who've never played anything organized, always want to try to kill my teammates. And it's unfair to them, but I'm always stay true to the game of basketball, because the game of basketball always stayed true to me. And that's why we're going to another finals, because my teammates played the hell of a game.
Yeah.
I know better to ask you to put anything in historical context because you are an in-the-moment person about this stuff, but in the moment, what does it feel like to be in your 8th straight finals, 9th overall?
I don't know, I'm a loss for words, but it's a blessing to be able to be a part of the big stage. And this is the biggest stage that you can get in our sport, and that's the finals. It's the Super Bowl, it's the Stanley Cup, it's the World Series, it's the finals, and I've been a part of it for 8 straight years.
Do you remember that moment with Tim Duncan after your first finals in 2007 in the hallway?
We're going to drive these guys. This is going to be your league in a little while. But I appreciate you giving us this year.
I will never forget that moment. At that point in time, obviously, I didn't want to hear that. You know, they had just swept us on our home floor, but, you know, the better team won, obviously. And I was young, but you know, just to be able to go through experiences like I've always talked about, you know, the best teacher in life is experience. So I've been able to experience so much to always to get me to this point.
Our final question. What is more likely in the 4th installment of Cavs Warriors? I'm going to make you pick, gentlemen. A sweep or 6 games? We have taken 5 games off the table because that is the easy choice. So.
Oh, you best believe sweep.
Sweep?
Oh, without a doubt.
Sweep.
You know, because there's no way it's going 6.
There's
no way it's going 6. So
I just don't see how it can go 6 games. I mean, J.R. Smith, Kevin Love,
here we go.
Jeff Green,
here we go.
Those guys ball out. They got to be perfect.
Right.
They just can't play home. You know, play well at home. They got to travel on the road, and you know, bring their games.
But you asking those guys to do that for 2 games. 2 big games and all at once.
And when they're home, well, no.
They
win in 6. They just got to.
No. Yeah, they have to play real well. All those guys that you just mentioned in 2 games.
Yeah.
Together at the same time, not what you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And
so here's my counterpoint. I look. We all think the Warriors are going to win this series. I understand that. There's a reason Vegas has picked this. It's the longest odds in 16 years and all that stuff. I think the Warriors are favored by 12 points just for game 1. That being said, the Warriors have looked a little more vulnerable some of the time during this run. Now, they've looked crazy dominant for some of this run, too. But their low patches have been a little lower than they did last year.
But
trying.
I look at the Houston Rockets and how their offense
You were
is built.
trying.
I know.
You were trying.
Their offense is built like Golden State, where they could put up a bunch of points in, you know, seconds. Right. Cleveland is not built like that.
Yes.
So for Golden State to take halves off against Houston and then come out in the 3rd quarter and destroy them like that, come on.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement that this series is not going to go more than 5 games.
But not a lot of people thought that the Western Conference Finals would go 7 games either.
I
did.
What I said?
I thought 6 or 7.
What did I say on the show?
There was a lot of 5s. You did say 6. Tracy's had a very good record this NBA playoffs. So we can go back and check the tape. You're pretty spot on. There were a lot of people who thought, oh, Warriors in 5, because they thought they would do what they did in Game 6 and 7, which is that Houston would be competitive, but that always at the end, that little finish line, that that burst from the Warriors in the 3rd quarter, they just push them over the edge, and they showed they were vulnerable some of the time. Now, Houston has shown itself this season to be a better team than Cleveland.
See,
but
here's the thing. You got Clay that can go off at any time. You got Steph that can go off any time. And KD, we already know what he can do. You have LeBron.
See, now y'all convinced me I should just say sweep.
And then who else can go?
No, we're not going to say sweep.
Like,
we're going to give them 1.
No, I'm being serious.
I'm
Who can we rely on to have a game like Klay Thompson had?
Yeah.
Or have a quarter like
LeBron.
Right.
I mean, that is the only wild card, is that if LeBron has 1 game where he is just insane, and I'm not saying like Kobe, oh, he's got to get 60 or 70, but like the idea of that just he's bringing it on all sides of the court, and the Warriors have an off night.
He's still going to need help.
He's got to bring it, but I don't care if he has 50. I don't care if he has 50, like that triple-double where he had, like, what, 40-something and still lost? Even if he would have had 50, he still would have lost? Like, he's got to have help.
Right. Yeah, well, we'll see if he can get help.
2, 3 guys going to show up.
4, 5.
I think it is interesting because
6, 5 games. Let's just call it
everybody
like
that
it
plays
is.
Yes.
4 games
for Cleveland.
Golden State.
Right.
Everybody that plays got to score double figures.
That ain't happening.
The dream season is now complete. The Golden State Warriors are the champions. Oh, blocked by James!
Cleveland, this is for you!
Durant for 3.
The road to redemption has brought the Warriors back home. welcome to the 2018 NBA Finals.
Game 1 NBA Finals.
Hard work to get here. Now we got hard work to get 4 more wins, and it starts tonight.
Moment is here, man.
Enjoy it, embrace it. Let's come out here and hit first, and let's get it, man.
Here we go, man. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Together.
Come on.
Never before in the history of American sports have the same teams met for a championship in 4 consecutive years until now.
Good luck, Ty. All right. Good to be back, huh?
Round 4, Cavs and the Warriors.
J.R. Smith, he wants to post up Curry again. Draymond shows up.
Pass deflected by Green. Curry and Durant. Curry throws it up. Durant throws it down.
A two-hand slam by Kevin Durant.
J.R. works on Curry, kneels off the Love, wide open 3 on the way. Short arm, and he missed it. Smith though grabs the rebound, kicks the Love. Love puts it up, gets fouled, puts it in. Kevin Love with 9 points here in the first quarter. James drives past Livingston and throws it down. LeBron James so aggressive offensively. Excellent start for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Crowd quiet right now.
We're in good shape. It's a 48-minute game. It's a long game, all right? Stay with it.
Bounce pass to Bell. Bell in traffic back to Curry. Curry behind the back to Thompson. Behind the back to Draymond. Back to Curry right side. Curry crowded by Hill. Left-hand dribble goes hard.
Curry the runner. Banks it home again. Another difficult shot.
5 seconds to go in the half. Durant the rebound.
Ahead to Curry. Curry sets, fires, puts it up. Bang! Steph Curry from way downtown. And the first half comes to an end in dramatic fashion.
Take these easy points away, fellas. I'm telling you, we're in great shape.
Let's get off to a good start. Third quarter's our quarter.
Curry up the floor. Curry hits the accelerator.
Leads the break, throws it up to Thompson for the lay-in. Oh, perfectly timed pass. The third quarter avalanche underway.
Tyronn Lue has to call a timeout.
We gotta be dogs now. Let's go get it.
Here's LeBron at the right point. Guarded now by Curry on the switch. Beelines to the basket and ducks over Durant. Oh my! LeBron has 44. It's Warriors 100. Cavaliers 98. The shot clock reads 8. LeBron down the right alley, ran into traffic, banks and scored. He got fouled by Looney, and LeBron James has a chance for the three-point play. Very impressive turnaround from the Cavaliers. Anxious moments here at Oracle Arena for the sellout crowd.
Curry with the ball. Dribble drive on J.R. Smith. Down the lane to the rim. Goes up. Scored. And he got fouled. Curry. Time at 1:07. 4.7 to go.
Hill misses. Rebound goes to the Cavs. J.R. Smith brings it back out. Throws it to Hill. Hill shot blocked. And we'll go to overtime.
Stay aggressive. Stay aggressive. Keep the pressure on. Keep pushing.
Curry to Draymond Green. Back to Thompson, corner 3. Puts it in. They're starting to celebrate now at Oracle Arena.
Livingston to Draymond. Takes a 3. It's good. He nailed it. The shot clock buzzer was down to 0.
And that'll do it. Golden State survives in overtime despite a 51-point performance from LeBron James.
That was a good game, man. They played a hell of a game. We made some plays down the stretch to go to overtime, and we played well in overtime. It's going to get tougher, though.
We got to move on. I mean, this game is over and done with. We had our opportunities. We understand how difficult and how challenging this task is, and you wake up tomorrow with a fresh mind and you move forward.
George Hill, big free throws here. Plenty of time with 4.7 remaining.
J.R. Smith snatched the most precious rebound of his 14-year career.
It's grabbed by J.R. Smith. Smith is going to run it out. I think J.R. didn't know how much time was left. J.R. could have dribbled up near the timeline, and we're going to overtime.
Then dribbled away the Cavs' chances to steal Game 1.
We thought it was over. We thought we were up 1. Nobody's immune to mistakes. JR could have
gone up and made a play, but you know, mistakes happen.
That's a part of the game, you know, being locked in, and I mean, you gotta know the score. You gotta know if you're winning or losing or tied.
I thought we were all aware of what was going on. That's my view. So I don't know what JR was thinking.
Smith appeared to explain his thinking to a flabbergasted LeBron James after the clock went to 0 with the score even.
Oh my goodness, I think JR thought the Cavs had the lead.
But following the Cavs' overtime loss, Smith's explanation was nearly as hard to fathom as the way he dribbled out the clock.
I knew it was tied. I thought it was going to call timeout. I already knew the score was tied.
He was in there saying that I knew it was tied. How would you now observe what you saw in that situation?
I don't know.
I guess that further goes along with my theory. I thought he was looking for LeBron. I would have looked for LeBron too.
When the greatest player on the planet scores 50 for the first time ever in the finals, losing is not an option. This was Cleveland's chance to control the narrative, something that seemed possible when Smith controlled the rebound.
I was disappointed that we didn't get the rebound first, and then you know, we got lucky.
The Cleveland Cavaliers are in a 3-0 hole and will do everything they can to keep hope alive.
Golden State Warriors bidding for back-to-back titles, their third in 4 years.
They don't want to win on their home court. They want to win tonight.
Curry now fakes, shoots a 3 at top end.
Still gets it to go. It's another one of those circus threes. Durant cuts inside. Gorgeous pass there from Draymond Green. And it's up to 11.
Middle of the floor to LeBron James to Love.
Kevin Love steps into a three. That's good. Cavaliers answer.
That pass LeBron James stole by Curry. Fades to the front, takes a 3 straight on, knocked it down.
Curry with a terrific start.
Looks over at the bench, said, yeah, I am back.
Keep attacking. Keep being aggressive, all right? Come on, man. Here we go. Come on. Come on, man.
J.R. Smith grabs the weak side rebound. Here come the Cavs. Green, back to Smith, back to James. LeBron James with the flush, and the Cavs retake the lead. Good response there from the Cavaliers.
Be ready to withstand this kind of adversity. Stay solid.
If you look at the Warriors, you see toughness, absolute toughness.
How about the Warriors on defense? 7 blocks. This is championship level defense.
Durant gets the ball in the backcourt. Pressured by Jeff Green. Left-hand dribble. Spins to back to the right hand. Curry flares by, chased by James. Curry
Fires away.
Good! Steph Curry over LeBron James.
And the Warriors are 2 quarters away from back-to-back championships.
We got to keep our poise, okay? We got to execute, all right?
Durant, Thompson three-pointer, puts it in. Klay Thompson drills the 3.
It's about as quiet as this building has been all night right now.
To the rim, sliding in, falling down, bank shot good.
Kevin Durant capped off his first playoff triple-double. Now the Golden State Warriors pouring it on, up 23. LeBron James congratulating some of the Warriors and will get a standing ovation here at Quicken Loans Arena. And the chance of MVP once again.
Curry off a screen. He'll take about a 26-footer.
Curry way outside. Steph Curry from downtown. What a performance from Curry. Final seconds here of this 2018 NBA season.
When you fall short, you know, it hurts. It's never a success if you go out losing.
And now it begins. LeBron's fourth quarter. The fourth quarter of a basketball career unlike any we've ever seen.
What scares you most about your future?
Maybe not fulfilling a lot of other people's dreams. You know, you got so much riding on me.
When this game began, we wondered, could he ever live up to the self-given surname King?
The phenomenon is taken over.
15 years of eviscerating the league.
Oh! LeBron James with no regard for human life.
We have all been witnesses.
I'm controlling my destiny. When I be done, I want people to say that LeBron James did it his way, and now he's a legend.
He has always seemed fit to wear the crown.
LeBron James has helped crown Miami.
To shape it into a one-size-fits-one only he could own.
Cleveland is a city of champions once again.
Cleveland! This is for you!
And although another finals run has ended, if anything has been proven this season and in these playoffs, it's that the kingdom still belongs to him.
James, 2 seconds, 1 second for the win.
Runner for the win. Banked it in. LeBron delivers.
But in the real-life version of LeBron Watch, this finals loss is what the beginning of an end feels like.
A disappointed LeBron James comes up short.
After making it to the NBA Finals for the last 8 years, and with the future of where he will play next season hanging in the global speculation hyperchamber, it becomes apparent that the official final quarter of LeBron's career is upon us.
I've already exceeded everything that I've ever dreamed about. At this point, I'm just adding crazy toppings on the cake.
Will he go out helping a new team to the finals? Or will he go out and still rule the league in the same uniform?
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Will next season, wherever he balls, be the season of realization that the only competition LeBron has left is not other players or teams, but the game itself.
This is the best I've felt in my career. I want it all.
The game still revolves around the orbit he continues to create. But now, his tunnel finally has a light. There's 12 minutes left on the King's career clock.